Well, it's been a few months since I took a break off YouTube, but it's time for me to come back and do what I do best and make some YouTube videos for everybody. What's up, everybody? Domingo here, Network of the Ice Barrier here, and I'm here to do an update video. What has been going on since I took a break off YouTube. I know it's been a few months, but I want to let everybody know that I'm back, and I'm here to give you all some update in this update video. You know, how I'm doing, you know, what's going on with the laptop situation, the phone situation, talk about some video plans and stuff I got for the future of this channel, and of course I actually got some couple Yu-Gi-Oh cards that I got for a trade from my friend, so I'll save that for last. I'll get to that once I talk about other stuff. So I hope everybody's doing well, and of course by the time I uploaded this video on my channels, Friday, July 4th, I just want to say, you know, happy 4th of July, happy Independence Day to the people who celebrate the 4th of July. Hope everybody's, you know, having a good time. I know they probably get the fireworks ready and barbecue, get some food and stuff. So happy Independence Day to everybody who celebrated. I'm looking forward to that. I'm gonna have a good time with the family. But yes, I'm back, guys, and I'm back on YouTube. I know it's been a few months since, you know, I took a break off YouTube, so since the last update video that I did, to the people who has not seen the last update video I did, talk about the whole, you know, the badness, what happened with my laptop situation. I did explain that in details. You can go check out that video right now. Here to do an update video, what's been going on. So first thing I want to talk about is, you know, the laptop and the phone situation. It's, you know, the situation happened with the laptop and the phone. So the only thing I can say, you know, I'm still working on trying to get a new one. Unfortunately, my second channel that I use my laptop to do live streams and stuff, the Blue Brothers podcast that I did, that's gonna be put on hold for a while until I get a new laptop. And the reason for that is because how am I supposed to? I always use my laptop to, like, you know, to do recording, you know, with the StreamYards and do podcasts on that one on my second channel, but my second is going to be put on hold for a while until I get a new one. I was originally supposed to get one in the month of June, but there was some money issues that was going on because, and what I mean by money issues is that I'm very low on money right now, and the only money I got is to pay the rent for this house because that's all we have. And, you know, I gotta see, I did talk to my sister about it. We did talk about this. And my sister was telling me, you know, I think we should wait until probably later this month in July or maybe around August. So hopefully maybe this month of July or August or September or one of those few months, hopefully get a new laptop because after what happened with my old laptop and I got locked down, I can't even log in, and it's giving me a hard time. I did, you know, I try to watch some other videos and trying to do like all that stuff, none of it was working, and that's why, you know, I had to take a break for a few months. But I want to let everybody know that, you know, I'm doing good, my family's doing good. You know, I mean, there were some days that I was busy, there were some days that you know, I had something, you know, to do and all that stuff, you know, hanging out with friends, going out to some places. And then most of the times it was kind of boring on my side. There was nothing that much to do. I haven't done a lot for the most part over the past few months, just you know, a couple things there and there, but for the most part it was boring on my side and stuff. That's why I decided to come back to YouTube, because I did have issue with my phone situation that I actually, you know, resolved that and stuff. Now I remember the last update video I did when I was talking about the laptop, I did mention that I did have issue with my phone, and I did say I was going to explain that in another video, and I'm going to explain this right now. So what happened was, the old phone that I had since 2019 that I used to, you know, make videos and then also upload videos on the YouTube app and stuff, but then did have some issues going around, and I'm going to show you a screenshot here right now. So here it is. Take a look at this. Alright, so what you just saw just now is a little notification that said this app is no longer used. You're gonna have to use the YouTube. You have to use Google Chrome to use the channel. So unfortunately, the YouTube app does not work on the old phone anymore. So basically, what that means is that I can no longer use the YouTube app anymore due to the fact that it was no longer going to receive any updates. And I did try to, uninstall it and then install all that stuff. I know the first couple times, I think like 3 or 4 times, it did work for a while, but then it went back to just showing that every time I try to log into the YouTube app on this old phone that I'm recording right now, it keeps popping up, that notification thing keeps popping up, and unfortunately, because of the fact that it was no longer going to receive any more updates, the YouTube app on this old phone does not work anymore. And unfortunately, the only way for me to use YouTube on this phone is that I had to go online like Google Chrome or Firefox, like those websites, in order to do YouTube, in order to use YouTube there. Like whether if I have to watch whether if I have to like respond to comments. I never uploaded video. I mean, it wasn't bad on Google Chrome, but the problem is, I cannot upload there on that one, and not to mention it's so slow to like do it because like the internet, it takes a little slow for me to just like watch the videos and stuff like that, or even try to upload stuff, and all that stuff was going on. It give me a hard time, but I feel like it's not that good to do YouTube with the Google Chrome website and unfortunately YouTube app does no longer work. So what I did is I actually moved my account to the other phone that I have that I used to call phones and stuff like that, because the phone that I got right here, I got this one since 2021, this Galaxy A12 Samsung from Metro by T-Mobile, and I decided to move my accounts there, so I did that. No issues at all. And not only that the YouTube app does not work on this old phone that I'm using recording right now, but also the YouTube Studio app does not work either. And I was no longer receiving notification of people commenting and stuff like that, as well as not getting any updates either. And it sucks. But luckily I have another phone, and I actually got the YouTube Studio apps on this one as well as the YouTube app, so I can, I did move my accounts to this phone, so that means I can able to upload videos on that one. And I know how to like, get my videos from the old phone to the other phone. So at least I found a way to do that, and it was actually easy to do. And of course I did bought another memory card for this phone. I actually bought like a 512 gigabyte micro SD card, so that way I can use it if I want, so that way if I can move my phones from the old phone into the other phone, I do need a memory card, so that way just to put it there, and then whatever I need to upload it on the new one, so good to go. So the phone problem has been taken care of. Just letting you know, it's been I took care of that. At least I found other ways to to move my old videos, the videos I made from the old phone, and then transfer it to the other phone. Of course, I did have to buy a 512 gigabyte for this phone because the old phone I have has a 128 gigabytes. I didn't want to use that one on this phone, so I bought like, let me buy a 512 gigabyte, just to get more storage and stuff. And the 512 gigabytes probably is better than the 128 at this point. So at least I got the phone problems and the YouTube app, everything has been resolved, so it's all good. I did move my YouTube accounts to the other phone with no issues, no problems, so everything was good at that. So I did got that resolved. Still waiting on the laptop, still working on getting a laptop too, so hopefully get a laptop probably later this month in July, or maybe August or September, so hopefully everything's fine, because like I said, I'm a little bit low on money right now. And not just me, but my family as well, low on money right. That's why I couldn't get the laptop in June. So hopefully we got that, because we do need to use that money to pay the rent and stuff, because at the end of the day, when you have a house and you got to pay the rent bill, you got to take care of that, because that's the most important thing you need. Most important thing to pay. You got to pay the rent in the house, so that way you got a roof on top of your head. You got to make sure you have a home to stay. So that's what's important, because at the end of the day, a rent, even though I know a lot of people hate paying rent and stuff, but that's just how it is in life. It is what it is. I mean, you don't have to like it, but you know, at the end of the day, you need to pay your rent. You need to make sure you have a roof on top of your head and make sure you have a house to stay. You know, whether you live in a home or an apartment building or whatever, always got to pay your rent every month. You always got to pay your rent. So that way you got a roof on top of your head. Make sure you have a home. Make sure you stay home. So that way you don't have to worry about living in the streets and all that stuff and having a hard time. So, you know, rent money is important. That's the most important thing. You got to pay the most, and anything else, take care of that. So that's right there. And speaking about the Blue Brothers podcast, there was one podcast last that has been already made. I made it a few months ago. It was last March. It's already I uploading on private. I just need to set it up in public. So it's an old podcast that I made from a few months ago. I was supposed to upload that a few months ago, but like I told you about the whole laptop situation, couldn't do it. But since I moved my Blue Brother Cosmetic accounts to this phone, I will upload that one later on in probably in another week or two. So stay tuned for them. So that is going to be uploaded. So at least I have one podcast already been made. I just need to upload it in public, and then and you guys will get a chance to see it. And also subscribe to my Blue Brothers podcast channel. Go to my featured channel, and then you can subscribe there. So more stuff to come. But after I upload that one podcast that I already made a few months ago, after that, the Blue Brothers podcast is going to be put on hold for a while until I get a new laptop. And once I get the new laptop, I will be back, and then the Blue Brothers podcast channel will be back. Because I don't want to do a podcast on the phone, to be honest. You know, I think it's better to use a laptop, and of course StreamYards and stuff. So there you go. And of course another thing I just want to say, another thing I want to tell you, I've been doing pretty good. Everything is doing good. My family's been doing good. I know, the past few months, there were some days that, I was doing fine. There were some days that's kind of boring on my side, nothing else to do that much. I mean, all that stuff. Take care of my family and stuff like that. Everybody's doing good and everything else. I did celebrate my mom's birthday. That was in the month of May, so she had a good birthday. We have fun and stuff like that. My summer so far is very good. I actually had a friend of mine stay in my house for the night a few weeks ago in the month of, in June, and he had a good time. We all had a good time, and it was great. It was a lot of fun. We had a good time, and everything was all good. So yeah, sorry about the whole light up there and seeing. I mean that's the only thing I can do. I kind of prefer the light than the dark, to be honest, but it is what it is. But yeah, and speaking about my friend, when I was gone, when he was here, he actually got me a few Yu-Gi-Oh cards that I got for a trade with him. So he actually got some cards that are from the sets from like Supreme Darkness, I think the Battle of Legends, Monstrous Revenge, and the other set, I think it's called Alliance Insight, because he told me that he actually bought a couple of boxes for him, and he pulled some cards that I did told him, if he can get them for me, and he said, yeah, sure. So he came to my house, got me the cards, and I'm going to show you them right now. So I'm going to show you that on my table, and I'm going to show you what Yu-Gi-Oh cards I got from my friend for a trade. So here we go. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you a couple of cards that my friend got me for a trade. And shout outs to my friend for giving them to me. So I'm going to show you them right now. So here we go. So the first few cards, this is from the set Supreme Darkness. He got me 3 copies of Evil Assault. Very good spell card for Evil Heroes. Oh, by the way, I'm going to do a hero deck profile coming up soon in the future. Because ever since Evil Heroes got like new support and stuff like that, I mean, it's amazing. So yeah, definitely going to do that profile coming up soon. Alright. So, and then speaking of Evil Heroes, here's another card. This one's from Alliance Insight, and I got the 1 copy of Evil Hero Vicious Claw. Very good card for Evil Heroes, so very happy I got that. And then now I'm going to show you the other cards that is from the Alliance Insight as well. So let me show you that in a minute. So another card I got, and this one is easy to get, Of course, Evil Assault was easy to get, but it was a little hard to get online on Amazon, because I remember at that time a few months ago, it was out, and then it was on Amazon for a while. Couldn't get it, so I asked my friend if he can get it for me. So he actually got it. Got me 3 Yugioh salts, so good to go. Vicious Claw, you know, it was a little tough too, because I remember when the Alliance Insight first came out, I did check on Amazon to see if Vicious Claw was there. I didn't see no Vicious Claw, but he did pull Vicious Claw when he bought the box, and he got me one Vicious Claw. Now, speaking about Alliance Insight, here's another card that's from there. This is actually easy to get too, and that's the one copy of the Cyber Gormiganer for Cyber Dragons, and another card I got, Cyber Dragon got new support, even Cyber Darks too. And that is the one copy of Cyber Dark Worm. He actually pulled that one from the Alliance Insight box, so I'm very happy he got me one of each of those. So I'm happy because I need that for my Cyber Dragon deck. Deck profile is coming up soon, later this year in 2025, guys, so stay tuned for that. And also stay tuned. I'm going to do a Yu-Gi-Oh! Mail opening coming up as well. So here we go. So speaking about some other Alliance Insight, let me show you some other ones that I got from the set. Got a couple XYZ monsters here. So the first ones I want to show you is the 2 copies of the Chasma Dragon Ruler of Aureus. So new Dragon Ruler support. He actually pulled a couple of them, so he got me a couple of the new Dragon Ruler support. And then another one he got me. We got the one copy of Eclipse Dragon Ruler of Theterus as well. We got, you know, Eclipse Dragon Ruler. That's pretty good. And then the other Dragon Ruler XYZ, we got the Disaster Dragon Ruler of All Apocalypse. So that's pretty good as well. Very happy I got the all the XYZ monsters of Dragon Ruler. So I'm very happy about that. He did tell me he was going to get me the Spectral Dragon Ruler of all the flickers, the light attribute effect one. He said he's going to get me that one. So I'll wait for that, and then I'll let you know when I'm going to get that card. Alright, so, and also he pulled a couple cards from the Battle Legends Monsters Revenge. So here's a few cards for that. First ones I'm going to show you is that I got the one copy of the Fable Rounds Revival, the new Fable support. So I'm very happy he only pulled one of that, so that's pretty good. I did ask him. He said he's going to get me more of those once he get more of the box. So Battle Legends, and then speaking of Fable support, we got the 2 copies of the Fable Bemoth. So I'm very happy I got, yeah, he said he pulled two of these, so I need one more of that. And then also I pulled one of the Synchros, and that's the Fable Gamma Gems. So I got Fable Gamma Gen. So that's the new Fable support. And then the last one that he pulled from the Battle of Legends, and this is a card that got reprinted and it's actually easy to get now. I remember it did got a couple reprints, and this one's kind of tough to get, and it was a little more expensive. Not too expensive, but you know, still it was a little hard to get. But I'm glad this card got a reprint again, and that is the Stardust Seafer Dividing Dragon. One copy of the Synchro. This card very good to play. Very good Synchro monster. So yeah, these are the cards that I got for a trade with my friend. Shout outs to my friend for giving it to me, and very happy. He said he's gonna get me more cards. I know he said he's gonna help me get more of the Dragon Ruler support, more of the Fable cards and stuff like that. Also, he said he was gonna buy the box of the Duelist Alliance, because that's the one. Because he asked me what cards do I need from that set. Do need the new Lunar Light support and the new Blue Eye support. You know, Kaiba the Legend, as well as the the new Lunar Light support. And that's pretty much it. So once he get that box, and then if he pulls some of those cards, then he'll let me know and he'll get them from me. So those are the cards I got for a trade from my friends. So I'll see you all in a few seconds. Okay, guys, so that's gonna be almost it for this video. There is one thing I want to say before I end this update video. I gotta say, about the phone that I told you about earlier. It's a good thing I have this one, because without this one, oh my gosh, I would have never found a way to upload videos on my channel and all that stuff. So it's a good thing I had another phone, because ever since what happened with the old phone, with the YouTube apps and the YouTube Studio, I'm now working on the old one. I'm very happy that I actually got this one and moved my accounts and stuff, because if it wasn't for this phone, I probably would have a hard time. I probably would not upload anything, and probably would have given me a hard time. So good thing I have another phone, just in case if it's, for like an emergency and stuff. So I'm very happy I got that. And speaking about videos, I do have some video plans. If you have not seen my community tag that I posted, the community post, I did post the schedule the videos that I have. So when I was gone for YouTube over the past few months, there were some couple videos that I made where it was like a couple Yu-Gi-Oh videos to talk about the new new support, some couple cards. The ban list that passed a few months ago, I did a video of that, even though it's a few months late, but I will upload them over the next 4 weeks in the entire month of July. The videos, even some reaction videos like from the Nintendo Direct and some other fighting games as well, that had came out a few months back. And I know I'm late with those ones, but I actually did reaction video because I know there are some people who want me to do reaction video, like like the new Nintendo, like the Nintendo Direct, talk about the Nintendo Switch 2, Street Fighter 6, and Mortal Kombat 1, Fatal Fury City Wilson, some other Yu-Gi-Oh stuff as well. So I actually made those videos when I was gone from YouTube, and the videos have been already made. All I gotta do is just upload them to my channel, and y'all enjoy. Even though it's a few months late, hey, it's better late than never, So yeah. So once I get those videos done, those videos will be uploaded once I get that for the month of July, and then in August, that's where I'm gonna be getting making some brand new videos for the month of August next month. But right now, I'm focusing on uploading the old videos that I have been made over the past few months since I was gone from YouTube, and uploaded for over the next 4 weeks in the month of July. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be uploaded, so stay tuned. It's coming. So I got 2 more videos to upload today, and then I got 3 more videos uploaded tomorrow on Saturday, and then the next couple weeks here in the rest of the month of July. So stay tuned for that. But just remember, for the entire month of July, there are some videos that I already made from a few months ago will be uploaded to the channel, and then once that's done, then in the month of August I will be uploading some new videos. So stay tuned for that. So that's gonna be it for this video, guys. It's good to be back on YouTube. The king is back, as shout outs to Matthew George. Shout out, he was the one that said the king is back in the comment section. Shout outs to Matthew George, the bad boy, nice the bad guy. Shout outs to Arthur Alaverdi, my Blue Button members. Also shout out to all my other subscribers, Games to Games. Shout outs to him. Shout outs to all my subscribers out there, everybody who's watching this channel. I'm back, and I'm here to do what I do best, and that's to upload some videos and for entertainment for all you guys. So stay tuned. So that's it for this update video. Post your comments in the comment section below, as well as liking the video, sharing, subscribing, all that stuff. And that's gonna be it for this update video. And enjoy the 2 videos that should be uploaded by now, by the time I'm recording this video. So it should be uploaded by now, and also 3 more videos will be uploaded tomorrow. So that's it for this video. So this is Domingo Hero Network of the Ice Bear. All I can say is take care, have a good day, goodbye one. And Domingo Hero Network of the Ice Bear is signing out. Peace, and have a good day, everybody. And happy 4th of July, happy Independence Day to everyone.